Alright guys, here's a tip for you on how to properly cast. I see so many people, even people on YouTube, that are like trying to do tutorial videos on how to use a popping cork and how to work a lure and whatnot. Okay, cool. Y'all might know how to do that, but I'm watching how you cast and you ain't doing it right. Okay. What I normally do is I'll take and I'll reel my bait up about a foot from the tip of the rod if you're using an artificial, a little bit longer if you're using a live bait. Okay, I've seen so many people that when they cast, they just are way out here one arm doing that. Okay, cool. You're getting 60% of your cast, your distance. I see a lot of people, they start like this and two hands, and then they go like that. They let go with the other hand. Okay. Oh, you're still getting about 60% of your cast. What you want to do is, like I said, reel your bait up a foot from the tip of the rod, spin the bell to where the line's up top so you can easily grab it with your finger. Okay. Open the bell. It don't matter if you backhand cast, sidearm cast, over the head. It don't matter how you do it. You can do it the same way. You see how my hand is? 2 fingers in the front, 2 in the back. What you want to do is load the rod. Let the rod act like a catapult, and it's going to sling your bait way out there a lot further than what you're getting with these big open arm casts and whatnot. Bring your rod back, okay, like this. Take your other hand on the butt of your rod, the very tip of your rod here, and push up with your right hand, pull down with your left hand. Basically, you're just gonna flip the rod, okay? So as I go back, my rod lays back, and then when I go forward, what it does, it puts more, power in the rod, and it's gonna throw your lure a lot further. So when I cast, I literally just flip. And that bait went super far out there. Now I'm gonna throw like some people that I see on videos and clients and stuff. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just trying to teach you the right way to get more distance out of your cast and be more accurate too. Literally, as my bait is flying through the air, I take and I point the tip of the rod at my lure as it flies through the air. What that does, your line goes through your eyes a lot more freely. There's less drag, especially on the last eye. It can just smoothly go right through the eyes of the rod, creating less drag, more distance. Okay, so what I do, I'll follow my lure as it goes down. Boom, that's a long cast. Everybody's like, man, how you cast so far? Well, 7 or 8 years ago, I went to a fishing seminar and they challenged us to a casting contest. Here I am, just like you guys, just wild and crazy, big open arm cast. And he had a damn bait caster and outcasted everybody up there with spinning rod. Anyway, push up and pull down. Just do a flip. Keep it all real tight. Just flip. Pick out where you want to go. Let her rip. Big old guard just came up front of the boat. Let me get it back in and anyway, you're not going to get it right the first couple times. I teach a lot of people how to cast, and it ain't pretty at first, because literally what they'll do is they'll hold on to the line too long once they start their rotation, and they won't let go till here, and then the lure basically just slaps the water, slaps right down in the water right next to the boat. once you get your timing, your release down pat, the timing for your release of your finger, dude, you're gonna see a way better improvement on your cast and a lot further. You'll get your 100% instead of your 60% of doing this. My lure, by loading the rod and doing the flip like I showed you guys, probably went another 30 feet further than what I just casted right there. So anyway, don't be mad at me. Just give me some constructive criticism here. I want to see you guys loading your rods, chunking those baits out really far. And if you're using a live bait and you seem to be throwing your bait off because you're doing that flip and you're loading the rod and you're putting a lot of power in it, you got too stiff of a rod. I've got light live bait rods. They're a light action rod, Falcon Coastal XG, and my bait doesn't come off. My live baits stay on. But I could see where if you use a lot stiffer rod and you try to do that and your bait comes off, you need a soft tip rod. So anyway, that's my tip for the day. I'll see you on the next video.